Here's a short recap from the last part. Ash finally challenged the Olivan City Gym once again, and in this rematch after a closely fought battle, he was able to come out on top and defeat Jasmine after his Gibble evolved into Gabite. Now we continue the story. After finishing up his errands at the Olivan City Gym, Ash was ready to depart to the next gym, which was the most feared gym for all dragon tamers. This was of course the Mahogany City Gym and the gym leader Piers, who was the ice type specialist. In order to get to Mahogany Town, he had to go through Ecutric City once again, and as he was passing by the ghostly town, he met Morty once again, but this time he was accompanied by someone. Morty greeted Ash and told Ash that he had heard all about Ash's battle against Chuck and Jasmine and was highly impressed to see him come out on top in both those battles. Even though the first one with Jasmine did not go as planned, he is glad that Ash was able to realize his mistakes and come out as a better trainer in that defeat, and he wished Ash all the best. Ash recognized the person he was with, and after greeting Morty, Ash asked the elderly-looking woman if she was Agatha, the former member of the Kanto and Johto Elite Four. She confirmed this and told Ash that although she had not battled for over 4 years, she kind of missed the challenge. And since Morty had told her a lot about Ash and his battling style, she was hoping that she could battle him someday. Ash immediately accepted this challenge and told her that they could battle right here and right now. Morty told Ash to be careful, as although Agatha is old and has not battled in a while, she is still a really powerful trainer, and Ash told Morty that these are the challenges that he lives for, and he's completely fine battling right here and right now. Agatha steps up to the challenge, and Ash sends out his Pupitar, and Agatha sends out her Gengar. By the looks of it, Gengar looks really rusty and old, as if it has not battled in quite a while. But nonetheless, Ash decides to be careful in this one. The battle begins as Gengar immediately goes for a double team attack to confuse Pupitar. Despite its old age, Gengar is still as fast as before, and is able to charge up to Focus Blast's attack fairly quickly. The both clones fire the attack at Pupitar, who uses Rock Tomb to shield itself. As soon as the rock breaks apart, Pupitar unleashes a Dark Pulse, which takes both the clones out. This is followed up by Gengar trying to use Hypnosis, which Pupitar barely dodges, and then uses a Taunt attack on Gengar, thereby disabling it from using any status moves. Pupitar then fires off a Dark Pulse, and Gengar barely manages to able to dodge it. This is followed by a Sludge Bomb by Gengar, which Pupitar resists somehow. This is followed by some other Dark Pulses and Focus Blasts colliding. At one point, however, Gengar is able to charge up a particularly powerful Focus Blast, which hits Pupitar before it could dodge or use Rock Tomb as a defense. Ash uses this to his advantage, and orders Pupitar to use Payback Attack. The Payback Attack hits home and takes Gengar out, super effective and double damage added on top of it. However, Gengar uses Destiny Bond just before it faints, thereby taking Pupitar with it, and the battle resulting in a draw. Ash is very happy with his progress, but Agatha tells him not to get overly confident from this quote-unquote victory, because because at her current stage, she's not even half as powerful as the first Elite Four member, which is Will, one of her proteges, along with Morty. She tells Ash that he should focus on helping his Pokemon overcome their deficit. For example, Pupitar seems to have a particular problem against Pokemon that are much faster than it, so Ash should focus on building up its defense and rangy attack powers. Ash thanks her and tells her he will keep it in mind as he heads off for Mahogany Town, bidding farewell to Agatha and Morty. As he is passing by the routes which lead to the Mahogany Town, he notices some commotion near the Lake of Rage. He goes on to investigate and finds a lot of Team Rocket grunts are lurking around. Then his eyes meet that of his old friend, Gold, but with him is the Dragon Master Lance. Ash is immediately starstruck and could not utter a single word, just stammering and saying hello to Lens while being insanely nervous. Lens recognizes Ash as the kid from the village and asks him if he has won all the won all the 8 badges, and Ash tells him that he is on his way to challenge the Mahogany City Gym, which will be his 7th badge. And Lance is immensely impressed, asking Ash if he is the only trainer other than Draco who has managed to get this far, and Ash confirms it, although with a bit of hesitation. Gold tells them that this is no time for greetings, because Team Rocket would be advancing on the Red Gyarados anytime soon. Ash asks them what this Red Gyarados incident is all about, and they tell him that Team Rocket conducted some experiment on Magikarp which forced it to go through a premature evolution into a Gyarados, which is wreaking havoc throughout the area. Just before the three are about to depart to subdue the Gyarados, they are met by Yusin, who tells them that he has been sent specially to hold them off, so they could not meddle in Team Rocket's affairs anymore. Ash tells Lance and Gold to go on, as he will take care of Yusin, as they have some unfinished business. Yusin tells Ash that this time he will make sure to take away all of Ash's Pokemon, so he never dares to step in front of him ever again. He sends out his newly evolved Alakazam, and Ash, deciding to give Trico a payback, sends out his Grovyle. Yusin notes that Ash's Grass type has evolved from before, but tells him that this will make absolutely no difference at all. The battle begins as Alakazam immediately proves to be the much faster Pokemon, using a Psychic attack to subdue Grovyle. Grovyle, however, charges up an energy ball and fires it, breaking through the Psychic and hitting Alakazam straight in the face. Alakazam recovers and charges up a Shadow Ball. The two Pokemon use Energy Ball and Shadow Ball respectively, colliding repeatedly, both proving even in their attacking power. Eventually, they both fire those attacks at full power, which results in a massive explosion, which takes both of them out. Yusin, realizing that he is outgunned in this battle, decides to retreat. But Ash has played his part, as Lance and Gold were able to subdue the Red Gyarados, and this ended up with Gold catching the strong Pokemon. And Ash tells Gold that he congratulates Gold on his new capture and tells him that he's looking forward to battling the Gyarados in the Pokemon League. But before they could head off, they notice a large number of Rocket Grunts heading towards them, perhaps trying to do some damage control here. Lance tells them to stay back and notice. He sends out a Charizard, battle, which looks like it had undergone a very high level of training and was a veteran of 100 battles. Just then, Lance unleashes some strange energy from his bracelet, and this turns out to be Mega Evolution, as Charizard evolves into Mega Charizard X, and it completely dismantles the entire rocket force. Lance, Gold and Ash are in awe of this power, and Lance tells them that if they work hard and focus on developing their bonds with their Pokemon, they will also be able to unlock this power. Before departing, Lance meets Ash, and he tells him that for generations, Piers has been the major obstacle in the Dragon Clan village trainers' head from getting into the Pokemon League. But after seeing Ash's team, he's pretty confident that Ash will be able to win this battle. But he tells Ash that just for challenge's sake, he should use Pokemon that are at a type disadvantage against Piers. This way, he will be he will get some necessary experience of battling at type disadvantages, as most dragon tamers have to deal with this. Ash tells him that he will definitely keep this in mind as he heads off to the Pokemon Center. Here he decides that he will only be using dragon type Pokemon for this battle, and Trico and Grovyle, because it has the grass typing, which is also weak to dragon. He substitutes his Nidoking for Dragalge as he heads off to the Mahogany City Gym to challenge Piers. Piers notices his outfit and tells Ash that coming here was a waste of time, because for years and years, the only trainers been able to defeat only Dragon Clan trainers who have been able to defeat him, Lance and Draco, and no one else. And Pius is pretty sure that Ash is not the type of trainer who will be able to overcome the type disadvantage and defeat him. Ash tells Pius not to get cocky and get on with the battle, as he is here to have a battle and not talking. The battle begins as Pius sends out his Weavile and Ash sends out Gabite. Weavile immediately starts to show its speed advantage by sliding across the icy floor and hitting Gabite with many sneak attacks. Gabite at one point is barely able to dodge an ice shard by Weavile. However, Weavile follows this up by a barrage of ice shards, which he is pretty sure that Gabite won't be able to dodge. But to their surprise, Gabite unleashes a Fire Fang attack and bites down on all the ice shards. This is followed by Weavile once again using the icy floor to his advantage and hitting a lot of sneak attacks. In order to neutralize this field advantage, Ash orders Gabite to use Earthquake, and this strategy works as the Earthquake attack shatters the entire battlefield, rendering Weavile motionless for the time being. This is followed by a collision between Weavile's Icicle Crash and Gabite using Stone Edge. Eventually, Stone Edge is able to overpower the Ice-type attack and takes Weavile out with a powerful critical hit. The next Pokemon that Pius sends out is Dugong. Ash substitutes Gabite for Dragalge. The two Pokemon engage in a long-range battle, with Ice Beam colliding with Dragon Pulse, and later Dragalge using a Sludge Wave and Dugong using Surf. While this battle goes on, Pius commends Ash for getting so far, as most of the Dragon Clan trainers were defeated by his Weavile alone. Ash tells Pius to focus on battling rather than the talking, as the constant jabs from the old man was getting to his head a little bit. Ash, deciding that enough is enough, orders Dragalge to use its most powerful move, a move that he learned from watching the battle between Drake and Rayuga. This is Draco Meteor. Dragalge unleashes the most powerful Dragon-type move, which rains down on Dugong, taking it out and submerging it beneath water. The final Pokemon that Pius sends out is his Mamoswine. Dragalge starts off with a Sludge Wave, which Mamoswine is able to dodge by using the water to shield itself. This is followed by a Dragon Pulse by Dragalge, which Mamoswine easily dodges once again, proving that despite its bulky size, it's much faster than Dragalge. Dragalge, having taken a lot of damage in its battle against Dugong, is unable to withstand a powerful Ice Fang, which takes it out. Ash sends out Gabite next, and Gabite immediately goes for Stone Edge, which Mamoswine counters by using High Horsepower. Mamoswine once again goes for an Ice Fang, but Gabite counters it with a Fire Fang, both attack neutralizing each other. They both go for Earthquake attack, which further shatters the battlefield. Eventually, Gabite powers up and uses a Dragon Rush, which is able to hit Mamoswine head on, and despite doing some decent damage, Mamoswine is able to deflect it. Gabite, while in midair, uses a Stone Edge attack, which once again hits Mamoswine, but this time Mamoswine counters with a Blizzard attack. Due to being midair, Gabite is unable to dodge and is taken out by the quadruple effective attack. Ash sends out Grovyle as his final Pokemon. Grovyle immediately goes for Energy Ball, but once again Mamoswine uses Blizzard. Although Energy Ball is able to minimize the damage, Blizzard still hits somewhat, causing some massive damage to Grovyle. Grovyle gets in close and tries to hit Mamoswine with a Leaf Blade, but Mamoswine uses Ice Fang to send it crashing backwards. Grovyle unleashes a Brick Break attack, which hits home, but once again Mamoswine uses Ice Fang. It seems that for every hit that Grovyle lands, Mamoswine is able to land 2 or 3. And this narrative continues as Mamoswine is able to hit Grovyle with a Blizzard attack head-on. Grovyle barely manages to dodge it, but it is met by a High Horsepower, which sends it crashing into the ice. Seeing no other option and being pushed to its absolute limits, Grovyle evolves into Sceptile. Now the power advantage is covered. And Sceptile and Ash when Ash orders Sceptile to use Energy Ball, Sceptile summons 3 Energy Balls instead of the one, and these attacks hit Mamoswine head on, causing some super effective damage. Despite having the power advantage, Sceptile has taken some decent damage from Mamoswine, and this is proven as Mamoswine is able to battle Sceptile at an even speed, despite Sceptile being much faster. And this is due to the damage that Sceptile has taken so far. Mamoswine is able to hit it with a Blizzard attack, but just as it appears that Sceptile is about to crumble to the super effective Ice type move, it begins to glow in a bright green light. The keystone the Sceptilite that it was holding, it reacts to Ash's keystone, and this allows Sceptile to evolve into Mega Sceptile. It immediately jumps out of the blizzard and hits Mamoswine with a powerful brick break attack. This is followed by its newest move, Leaf Storm. Although Mamoswine tries to counter it with Blizzard attack, the powerful Grass type moves manages to break through the Blizzard and hit Mamoswine head on, taking it out with one blow, thereby giving Ash the victory and the Ice Patch. However, Sceptile not being able to withstand the power of Mega Evolution due to this being its first time also faints, but Pius awards him the badge nonetheless, and tells him that he is extremely proud of someone from the Dragon Clan to have defeated him in this fashion and unlock the power of Mega Evolution. Ash thanks him for the battle and tells him that this battle was really important for him, as this was not only for him to defend his village's honor, but also helped him a lot to grow as a trainer. And Pius tells him that if he's not retired by the time Ash has become champion, they will definitely have a rematch. And with that, Ash wins his 7th badge, and the only stop which is left for him is the 8th badge, which sends him back home to Blackthorn City, thereby his journey coming to a full circle finally. And that will be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I stuttered a lot. Once again, really sorry. Uh, the question and answer tab in the community poll has been uploaded, so make sure to drop some questions if you like me to answer it. And that will be it, guys. Thank you.